I don't care if AI wins, I just need Adobe to lose. LinkedIn gurus. You're not making LinkedIn better, you're just making the internet worse. Microsoft servers. Horde of people cancelling their Game Pass subscription. Using a in front of consonants, a b. Yeah, that makes sense. Using an in front of vowels, an apple. Yeah, I can see that. An hour unique. What the f? PSA. This man said water is water on Rainbow Six Siege. This could be you. Be smart. Don't use foul language around Ubisoft. That parent who worked 3 jobs to give you everything now watches how you go to therapy because of the pain that you were not loved enough. I do a lot of illegal she-butt littering is where I draw the line. $800 console, $1,000 handheld, $360 a year to rent games. Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. When you entertain a little kid for 5 minutes and now they think you're all best friends. Plumber. Okay, I fixed your toilet. Card. Declines. Plumber. She on the floor. Me suddenly feeling relaxed. So what's the catch? What responsibility have I forgotten? 1998 to 2004 American animation really had something going on, then just stopped for some reason. Mom, your father was abducted by aliens last night. Me, about to adjust thermostat. Oh no. Meanwhile in UFO. Alien. What do you mean we have to turn around? Dad, something's wrong, I can't explain it. Some of you have never seen or understand the plot of Star Wars and its shows. Butter looking at the other foods in the fridge from its tray. Saudi Arabia after buying EA and tracking the people who picked the G-romances in the Mass Effect games. I just want to talk to him. I used to draw the F out of that sun in the corner of the paper when I was a kid. Me seeing that Diddy only got 4 years in jail. When an engineer goes to a medical school. Me lying in hospital from a mysterious illness while House's diagnostic team illegally breaks into my apartment to swab my dose for bacteria. Airport metal detector goes off. Airport security. What has it got in its nasty little pockets? When your analyst leaves the office for 2 hours on a Tuesday for a doctor's appointment. Friend of mine wasn't getting his raise request. I told him to show up next day with haircut, best suit, carry one of those resume folders, and to leave late morning for an hour to sit in a coffee shop, then come back quietly like nothing happened. The next week he got his raise. Know the Anjay rules. Appropriate. I'm going to shove my personal politics in and take a massive shit on your law. Or your sweet. Inappropriate. I'm going to make your books worldwide famous with one of the best games ever made. Hello human resources. I'm not worried about AI risk anymore. What made you change your mind? My AI girlfriend. In 2007 a married couple in Bosnia started cheating in online chat rooms. When they decided to meet in person they realized they had been cheating on each other, with each other, the husband, the wife. My boyfriend doesn't believe that his cat bull is mine. I have been attacked. I grew up thinking my dad was always irritated for no reason, now look at me, Mr. Always Irritated Jr. Being a dude really lux cause. What you mean? Go see what that noise was. Back in the day. Today's phones. Mandatory protective case. When you're in your 20s and your back hurts. Do you have any history of mental illness in your family? I have an uncle who thinks 4-day work week is just laziness. Them. Do you take constructive criticism? Me already crying. Sure, what's up? Remember when the colonists went to war with the king over taxation without representation? Pepperidge Farms remembers. You know, the more wise somebody has in their hay, the more interested they are in you. That being said, hey, D. Destruction 100. Me already angry. A doorknob grabbing my clothes. Crypto traders when asked about their gains. Crypto traders when asked about their losses. How cats watch you while you have been looking for them for the past 1 hour lol. When you order from a shady website and it actually arrives. Time machines are invented so people start going back to prevent major tragic events of history. Me goes back 4 hours every night to get some extra sleep. Watching a Netflix series with good plot. Unnecessary borderline ton or X or cheating scenes. Your interview goes well. Your Zoom name was BooFer9000. When I drop my phone but my fast reflexes slam it into a reffing wall. People who believe life has no meaning. People who believe life has meaning. People who just enjoy life. English, chemistry, having 10 billion exceptions. YouTube. Okay guys, we need suggestions for 20 years of YouTube. Remove this like button. Nerf the perfect UI. Do anything good for the platform. When you zone out in class for 2 seconds. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Scooby-Doo villains after investing tens of thousands of dollars in state-of-the-art lighting, sound, costumes and robotics so they can scare tourists and claim a couple hundred in insurance. Sometimes my geniuses, it's almost frightening. When you know that you are obese because of the browser cookies you are accepting but can't prove it yet. Me rising from a blackout drunk to ab chicken nuggets to a McDonald's order. My dad, hey son, what happened to that one tool I had? Me. Think of the children. People condemning violence in M-rated games. Same people when committing war in Animal Crossing. Chase Infinity is 25 years old, which means the actress playing Leonardo DiCaprio's daughter in one battle after another is already too old for him. Waking up and realizing it's 30 minutes till the alarm rings. Waking up and realizing it's 4 hours till the alarm rings. Girls, my boyfriend doesn't even have any of his childhood pictures. Mine hates talking about his school life growing up. Boys, remember when the Happy Meal actually had great toys? I still keep mine inside the wrapper. Porch pirate. Real life loot box enjoyer. When the girl in the tonneau starts licking the guy's a-hole. Jesus, is this effing necessary? What dudes participating in Locktober are seeing right now? I have a dream. I have a nightmare. Yen, my boyfriend. Tris, our boyfriend. Japan is still trying to figure out Christmas. This kid was born with a suspended driver's license. Baba, you like it. Me, I like it. Me walking back to my car. How it feels to be a deodorant in a world full of lotion b****s. MFs get one good year in their life and live in nostalgia for the rest of it. How did we not see this back then? My jaw is on the floor. 3 inches went in, 19 inches came out. Insane return on investment. Mordecai Rigby, I need you guys to go get some bug spray. 15 minutes later. Just adopted my first dog, his name is N. Died 1937. Born 2005. Welcome back HP Lovecraft. 3-year-old me planning to visit Jurassic Park one day with my parents. It's been a long day, don't tempt me. The bad news is I forgot to wear my spaghetti eating shirt. The good news is I have a new spaghetti eating shirt. When you cut your hair and regret it. When you confidently blurt out an answer in class and it's wrong as F. Me and my childless low responsibility self is exhausted 24/7. How do people with kids function? Jeffrey Epps is basically Jesus for ped. He lied too so they wouldn't have to answer for their sins. He's their yeah. My cat being adorable. Me, before. After. If I had superpowers, I'm not sure if I would fix the world or just F off to another planet. Just to confirm, Everyone feels tired all the time no matter how much sleep they get or caffeine they consume, but also has trouble falling asleep or is constantly hungry but also nauseous with acid reflux or spends every second working or cleaning yet nothing gets accomplished. Hey, are you not shocked? Man, I got a lot going on lately. Can a robot detect fraudulent activity? Can you? And our generation shall go crazy whenever some says 67. And why is 67 so funny to us? Nobody knows. Well, I'll listen to a pretty well-known song that I have also listened to during a mental breakdown. Steve Jobs' daughter, by the way. He missed out on naming her foot. Is this a hotline? Yes, I'm cold. This is Jack Link's strongest soldier. Does uncle have a pocket for meat sticks? My literal wife who married me and loves me called me XE 4 days ago and I'm still riding that high. Men get one compliment every 3 to 5 business years and live off it like camels. The news used to tell you that something happened, then you had to decide what you thought about it. Now the news tells you how to think about something and you have to decide if it even happened. Seeing two characters literally meant for each other but they are on opposing teams. Trump and Biden. Hello. About my day, let's focus on the wrong thing. Xbox's Game Pass gets increased by 50%. Xbox and Nintendo in a contest to see who can be the greediest. My grandmother about to call out my mom for causing a painful experience in my life. Swansea, I have something to say. My wife, why the F do you keep taking pictures of my feet? F that, where is all of my socks and underwear? Me, I was a businessman, doing business. When you're out for your birthday meal and you suddenly spot a cake coming round the corner and everyone starts singing. Please don't do this. Netflix. Epic new movie. Liberal propaganda that starts after you have committed to the plot. How was your sleep? Great lol. That's good lol. What are you up to now? Nothing much. What about you? I'm just laying in bed about to sleep soon. Just to be honest, I'm a pet. Oh, but like a chill one. Lol. I don't wanna brag, but I washed a load of clothes with 9 pairs of socks and matched all 9 pairs out of the dryer. Me trying to act mysterious knowing damn well I still don't know which months have 30 or 31 days. Being on antidepressants. Me ruining my sleep schedule so I can have more alone time. Reportedly in Tokyo, local gangs have started using drones to transport pills across the city. In response, the police are using net-carrying drones to try to capture these packets mid-air. The gangs are counter-attacking with their own net drones to try and drop police drones. In a statement with the Tokyo police, they say they haven't had this much fun in years. Gang members. Police. Me on my way back to ancient Rome so I can dump in all the concrete so it stays hard underwater. Explosive dog. Pets him very carefully. Bought my dream computer. Didn't make me happy. When you know this meme is marketing for Dexter Morgan, but you just can't prove it. Every nation trying to be the first on the moon, every nation trying to be the first with a fusion reactor. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. When you get a Zoom invite but it's just you, your boss and human resources. How girls feel after saying the dumbest she known to mankind. Shoving all the groceries into the pantry and closing the door before it all falls out. Clitoris. Oh my god, I have so much to do I don't even know where to start. Well, I gave it my best shot. Me doing some exercises during work because I was sitting for too long. Everyone else on the bus. Money runs out after my salary is deposited into my bank account. I'm speed. When koalas fail to find the right partner, they give up and go back to sleep. A woman told her daughters that glow-in-the-dark pajamas need to be charged in the light and that they can't move while charging. 2020. This bad boy can fit so much catastrophic events inside. Dinosaurs, dinosaur bones, fossil fuel, petroleum, polypropylene plastic, plastic dinosaurs. I bet he's thinking about other girls. Plastic dinosaurs are real dinosaurs. If I go to hell, at least I'll be with all my friends. Officially the age where I can't tell if I sustained an injury or that's just how I am now. Buy gym membership. Go to gym every day. First day, take mirror selfies. Never go again. My toxic trait is telling people I'm down for anything when in reality I mean not after 8 PM food should be involved, and it also depends on the weather, the parking situation, and how tired I am. Programs I can set to start immediately when I turn on the PC. Programs I used once. Programs I use daily. I hope nothing bad happens to me so I can make it to work on time. Oh no, I spoke too soon. I see that I'm about to have an accident. My knee. Now I can't go to work. I don't think my boss is going to believe this. Asian character. His power is literally overpopulation. Did J.K. Rowling write this shit? On October 3rd he asked me what day it was. It's October 3rd. When the meme was funny but it used an AI image. She got mad cause I asked if she was the booger from the Mucinex commercials. You meet someone while trick or treating. His name is Randy. Adulthood hits hard. 13 years old me. Don't tell me what to do. Me now. Could someone tell me exactly in chronological order and with great detail what I have to do? That moment when you and your homie decide to rob a single woman's house but it turns out that she's a BookTok girl. How I feel when all the little kids start following me around at the family function because I was nice to one of them. I'm babysitting my 2-year-old nephew today, and when I told him he couldn't eat ice cream for breakfast he told me you're not my best friend anymore, so we compromised and now he's on his second bowl of ice cream and I have gained the title best friend in the whole wide world. This is what a life of pills and alcohol does to someone. They'll find you skin melting off stuck to a pad wrapper and a band-aid under a sink. Can't stop thinking about people that first ate mushrooms they found and just had to go through trial and error of like, this one tastes like beef, this one chilled brine immediately, and this one makes you see God for a week. Grandpa wearing that nostalgia fit. Ice cream. Cruel world. Me staring at the pickle on your plate, wondering if I can have it. Hey, I think something is wrong with your dog. Dog. That is my wife. System. Enter password. Me. New York 123. System. Password must contain capital. Me. Washington DC 123. System. I'm a dentist and I graduated with 68 others. I have met even more in 13 years practicing as a dentist. None of us have been asked shit about our opinions on toothpastes. When you visit your old job, therapists are like, you don't owe anyone anything, except me. You owe me $250 for this session. The person who named hippopotamonstrous esquippediliophobia. You know I'm something of a devil myself. Me trying to enjoy the internet. 6, 7. What do you miss? I miss the way I viewed the world before I knew too much about it. Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen. But with Tylenol, don't take it. The effing president. What you do during small talk. Nod and smile. Plot your escape. Me finally introducing 2 different friends to one another, hoping we can make this one larger friend group. I see she clearly now. Someone. You're so interesting to talk to. Our personalities fit so well together. Me. Thanks, I made this one specially for you. How that one unemployed friend feels after beating me in a game that he plays 24 hours a day. No, you can't chill the poor pillar, knows they need a fair trial. What's the moral of the story? Women should not be in law enforcement. When finally after 20 years your dream comes true and you are dating, it's your wife. I have one, but at what cost?
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.